So we got a little bit more information on this load that we're picking up here in Tucumcari, New Mexico. One of the drivers at the company we work for, he came out of our Kansas City last Sunday and made it like 700 miles out of a 1,000-mile run, and his truck broke down. I guess he's been waiting for about a week now, and it's the ECM on his truck that's busted. It just so happened that we were coming back this direction on 40, and so that's why we got the opportunity to go pick this house up. But first, we have to make it through this long traffic jam because there was an accident just before exit 331, and guess where the house is set at? Exit 331.
And then there was a backup because of asshole drivers that were using the on-off ramp just to get in front of other people, and that caused a complete shutdown back there. We were stopped for about 5 minutes.
People being stupid. Google Maps is saying we got 11-minute backup to get to our exit, so we'll see if it's right. Long story short, that's why we're coming here to pick up this house. The other truck broke down, and that load's been stuck here for about a week. I'm sure the buyer wants to get their house. We gotta swap out tires first because we went through every tire on this truck with that load to Idaho last week. So we're gonna meet up with the driver. Scotty is his name. We've not met him yet. Grab some tires off of his truck and hook up the house and get on our merry way. I'll show you what's going on here in a few. So we've been in this backup for about 20 minutes now, and it looks like we're just about to where the problem's at. I guess a couple of trucks got tangled up with each other or something. I'll show you guys here in a second. We're just about to pass it. A minute ago we saw a state trooper flying down the westbound trying to get over to this side, I'm sure. Not exactly sure what happened there. I couldn't see any damage from the left lane, but they are parked awfully close to one another, and the one had his hood up. So I'm guessing I don't know, maybe after they hit each other, one guy broke down. I'm not really sure how all that happened, but we're moving again. We're only a couple of miles from our exit. Hopefully we'll have smooth sailing going back west towards Albuquerque. Looks like there is an officer up here, maybe.
There was an accident. Look at that truck.
Yeah, there is an accident off. That truck was way over there. Wow. We'll get to this house, get hooked up, and get on our way. Alright, so we're here in Tucumcari, New Mexico. We were kind of in a hurry. We thought this weather out here was coming straight in at us. Kind of bounced around. But yeah, we got Dana all flagged up. I'm gonna do it once around the house, make sure everything's looking good. Found a truck stop up the road by like 65 miles. We're just gonna shoot for that. It's already 6 o'clock. We could go a little bit further tonight, but it did look like it was a big truck stop with a lot of parking. We're gonna go there. And fuel's only $3.50, so I've got like half a tank, so I got fuel for a little while. But everything on the house looks good. The only thing that we had seen was it was parked here in the parking lot, and somebody hit this. So, but we took pictures of it for the lady who we're delivering the house to, and for the people at the factory. We got more tires earlier from the guy who was on this house originally. His truck's sitting at a shop getting a new computer put in it, so he's not going to be ready to go for another day or two, and the buyer really wants her house, so Dana's all ready to go. I got to jump up in my truck, get locked back in, and I'll be ready to go. You ready there, sweetie?
I am.
All right.
I only have 28 minutes of record time on this, so I have to make it short and sweet.
Yep, short and sweet, that's right.
I can't record on my phone either.
Yeah, I'll work on videos tonight. We gotta get more memory cards because we're constantly filling them up. I just gotta log in and then we're gonna get on the road. Alright, so Dana said that it looks like I'm running just a little bit slow in the front of the house, so I'm going to go ahead and raise it back up the half a hole that I dropped it. If that makes a difference or not.
Got a 16 way coming down the westbound on her.
I don't know how much you'll be able to see of it, but I'm going to try to show you guys. We just went through Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and there was a really massive weather system that was pushing through. And if you look in my side view there, you'll see how absolutely dark it is behind us. It was crossing over I-40 right in Santa Rosa, and it was only moving at 10 miles an hour to the east, and we were coming down towards Santa Rosa at kind of a southwest diagonal, kind of like a diagonal angle. And so, yeah, we kept watching the weather, kept watching it, making sure that it was moving out of Santa Rosa before we were going to get into Santa Rosa, because there was 50-mile-an-hour wind, quarter-inch size hail that was coming down. And looking in that mirror, you can definitely believe that there is some nasty stuff in that storm back there. Yeah, so we were, really closely watching the weather on the radar, on our phones, updating it every minute or 2 minutes, just making sure that we weren't going to get into anything stupid. Because these houses will flip over. We're not supposed to drive in winds over 25, 30 miles an hour, depending on the state that you're in. And we were getting into gusts that were about 24, but I'll tell you what, it definitely felt a little bit stronger than that, because I could feel every time I was getting hit by a gust of wind, the whole truck moves because of the house pulling back and forth in the wind. But luckily we skirted right around it. We got blue skies coming out in front of us. Barnaby's going to be happy about that because he did not go for a walk earlier. He's been cooped up in the truck all day. But we're almost there. We've got 2.9 miles until we're taking exit 267. There's a big truck stop there, a big old Sinclair. We're going to stop there for the evening. And I've got Dana on my headset. She just said it's only 65 degrees out, so that's going to be great walking weather. But yeah, we're going to park up big dirt lot behind the Sinclair. Fuel is cheap. I gotta put some on because the fuel gauge decided yesterday that it was gonna quit working. It was kind of doing that earlier last week where it would only show me having half a tank of fuel when I had a full tank, which meant it was only reading one of my two 100-gallon tanks. And then we shut the truck off yesterday to do some maintenance on it, and when I turned it back on, neither of my tanks are reading that I have any fuel. So it's perpetually saying that I am out of fuel, and I'm not. I've got at least right around half a tank, probably got about 100 gallons on right now. But all I can do is set my trip and make sure I don't go over. I'm gonna fill up every like 400 to 500 miles just because I know I'll be safe at that range. But come on, you can come over. I'm here. Come on. Good boy. Good job. But yeah, we're gonna get parked up and get this little guy outside because he's been wanting to go out. So we're all parked up, just getting back from Barnaby's walk.
He thought it was like his truck or something.
Oh no, Barnaby, come on, not your truck.
Doesn't usually get confused.
Kind of
about
dark
that.
out here, you can't even hardly see him. But it was a beautiful sunset tonight. But we made it through this gate over here. We'll have to go back out in the morning. But we're parked up, so we're gonna go in and make some dinner. Up, big guy, come on. Good boy, good boy. But yeah, we're gonna climb up, make some dinner, get some sleep, because we're gonna deliver this house in the morning. And yeah, should be good. Alright, so we're getting ready to take off here this morning. We just gotta walk around and check tires. At which point we might be changing some tires this morning, but then I'm gonna run in and get coffee. And we're gonna get ready to head out. It looks like they actually all held air, so that's good. I didn't really feel like changing any tires right away this morning. That's never like the most fun thing to do first thing in the morning, wake up, climb out of your cab and go change tires. Definitely not a good way to wake up. But they look good, so I'm gonna go in and get some coffee and get ready to take off. So this is that gate we had to drive through last night. Their fuel was $1 cheaper than everywhere else, so I filled up. $3.50 a gallon here. Everywhere else is at like minimum of $4.40. But still, that gate, it's just barely big enough for the truck to, or for the house to slip through. It's like 18 feet, I think. Got like a foot on each side. At least we had a nice parking lot. Not too muddy or anything. It is what it is. We stopped here to put a little bit of fuel on Dana's truck because she's going through more fuel than she normally does. And I am just checking the tires. I gotta watch out for that. I narrowly missed that giant pothole coming back. Tires all look good, so that's a good deal. All right, she's gonna come get me after she gets her receipt, and we'll get on out of here and get back on the road. Alright, we just got our first flat on this trip, which is astounding for the roads we've been on. So Dana's airing down a tire right now. I'm gonna grab out the jack. We're gonna go change the tire. This is what we're looking at out here. Well, we got this tire that's flat. We're gonna change it real quick here. Go up a little higher. That'll be good to get the tire off.
Look at all the red just coating everything. This is why you always check tires when your pilot's out in front for a while and you're on a 2-lane. We found it was a huge pull-off. I mean massive pull-off, and so we pulled off to do a tire check real quick, and we caught one before. It was flat. It wasn't blown out or anything, but coming down, clear.
Okay.
Phew. And I don't even think it's off the rim yet, is it?
No, it's low though. You can press it down to the side. So we've got them filling in the dirt here. They're filling in this culvert, this backhoe, and we're gonna have to drag the house right across this, so we gotta pack this down in some.
You're gonna have to just pull.
I know,
Because it's
soft.
gonna sink.
Yeah. I think one more will do it. I think one more load. And there was a crew, an energy crew, that were out here. We were stopping them up because I had the whole road blocked off. And they came to help Dana get the mile marker sign out. So we have a little more room here for our tail swing. Just gonna kick this down. we don't give up. Part of this job is dedication. Don't give up. So we get the job done. And we'll be here for a while today, but that's just what it is. It's work.